But thank you for sharing. So I guess we can just jump straight into the questions then.
I mentioned the replication practice, right? So I'm a student and the teacher's showing me another thing to do. So I wrote it down and I work through 5 or 6 questions of the similar type. I'm able to do that and also be thinking about what I'm going to do after I get out of this room or whatever, because doing just copying the stuff down is not taking a lot of load from my brain. So it's step-by-step thing. I'm not thinking about, like the teacher may have explained this as part of the whole picture of the topic that we're doing, and it might have been a fantastic explanation. But if what I'm asked to do is just this one little step-by-step thing, for example, I don't know, let's say we're doing fractions and I'm converting from fractions to decimals, right? So I've got to do 10 of these things. Well, it's the same thing over and over. I'm not thinking about place value and these concepts because the task is to just replicate whatever the teacher has told me. So I don't have a sense of control over that. I'm just blindly following along. It's not interesting.
Mm.
And it's not focusing on understanding. I can do all that. A lot of students can do all that successfully and not understand the work at the end. And they
Mm.
might do okay in the test, but 3 months down the track, they've got no idea.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and one of the problems is we've got the standardized testing. So there's pressure to get kids to do well on the test. But I say the number one aim should be to have students understand what's going on, have a love for learning, hopefully have a love for mathematics as well, enjoy collaborating, all those things. Because if you are doing maths and you understand it, you don't even necessarily have to know the formula. You can work it out because you actually understand what's going on. I mean, it's great if you can just drag down the formula and because that's fluency and that's important because you want to be fast at it. But I say that's more important than the results in 2 weeks' time, because what does that mean? So anyway, I'm not
Yeah.
a great fan of standardized testing and the way a lot of the way education's heading. So I'm very much about let students have a good time in maths by
Yeah.
understanding what they're doing. So that's the diagnosis part.